What is up, YouTube? MK40 here. Happy Saturday, guys. Today we're doing the updated deck profile for Barrier Stun, compliments of Joe Shoemaker. He's been a really big advocate of playing this deck. He called it trash the first time I brought it to his attention a long time ago when I saw it from Japan, because I really like the stun theory behind the deck. But Joe's actually been keeping this build relatively up to shape. He's really enjoying the theory behind the deck, and with it being a stun deck, there is quite some possibility and cool tricks that you can kind of do to adjust the deck to the current format. So we'll go through here, talk about some things, and do the deck profile. So, onto the boring deck profile. Triple Inferno, 2 Stormwinds, and of course, triple Barrier Statue of Torrent. And of course, the best Barrier Statue of all, Fossil Dino. And then triple Max C. Now, I know a lot of you were like, well, why are you playing Max C in an anti-meta deck? What happens if you don't go first and your opponent goes to combo? It really sucks because I'm not a super big advocate of doing this, but you are playing a go first deck. So punishing your opponent, they try to overextend, definitely something that you need to bear in mind. Giving yourself more resources to outbait your opponent. And I can't stress it enough that making sure that you have a good board, especially not going first, is something that Maxi offers to you. As for spells here, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Dark Hole, triple Forbidden Lance, triple Moon Mirror Shield, 1 Regeki, and 2 Upstart Goblin. Traps, triple of the Blazing Mirror Force, 2 Curseal the Forbidden Spell, 2 Memory of an Adversary, triple Quaking Mirror Force, triple Solemn Strike, 1 Solemn Warning, and of course, 1 Vanity's Emptiness. Side deck, 2 Altair, triple Deneb, 2 Unk, 1 Vega, 2 MST, 1 Rhoda, 1 Skybridge, 2 Call, and 1 Alpha. The extra deck here, 1 Dweller, 1 Carrot Gorgon, Castel, Pleiades, Emerald, Diamond Dire, Diggy, Flame Vixen, 1 Arc, 1 Giant Hand, 1 Diamond, 1 Deltros, 2 Trevere, and of course 1 Ptolemaeus. Now, you're looking at this and you're like, why is there a transformation side? Now, ever since he started playing this deck, he's really liked the fact that you can board perfectly, well, not perfectly, but you can board into Tellarknights. It gives you more of a fluent engine. It gives you a little bit more of an anti-meta approach. Lets you kind of put your opponent on tilt going into games 2 and possibly 3. And it's an old theory that a lot of players had back in the day, was you could transform your main deck. And now your opponent already knows that you're playing stun going into game 2, but just a Deneb out of the right field. Just kind of makes your opponent go, what am I doing here? Now, once again, though, your objective to win the game is to get 1 Barrier Statue out. Effectively, 2 Barrier Statues put you in a much better position because your opponent can still special summon the element, like fire. They can special summon fire. I don't know, I've seen some crazy shit. Like, you don't think your opponent can special summon out of the right field, comes a fucking fire XYZ, and you're like, why are you playing this? And he's just like, I don't know, I needed filler. And, like, it's so bad because a perfect lock in this deck is obviously a Barrier Statue with Moon Mirror. Moon Mirror makes it to where your opponent can't get over any of your shit at all. Quaking Mirror Force and Blazing. Obviously, Blazing helps accelerate game state by reducing your opponent's life points at a very accelerated rate. And of course, Quaking Mirror Force is going to make sure that you lock down your opponent's monsters and not have to worry about them. Memory of an Adversary is his current hot tech. I actually saw this shit still in Infinity, and I was just like, oh, well, that's life. It's not like Matinity has to have materials to suck up monsters. So, once again, revisiting the transformation side, though. Boarding into the engine definitely doesn't take anything away from the deck. Obviously, you have a good amount of stuff to board out. Obviously, Barrier Statues, depending on the situation, and things like that. Also, in the main, he's really got a hard on Forbidden Lance right now, too. I guess Lance really does put him in a lot of situations that if the opponent would do something to jeopardize your monster, you can just Lance to protect it, which can get you in a lot of situations. There's not a lot of spell and trap 8 right now, but 800 is a lot in a lot of situations, so who knows? Your barrier statue might be able to get over something in battle. So, this is the barrier statue list, guys. So, thanks, Joe, for working with us on this. I'm sure we'll have another crazy list for this eventually. So, alright guys, I'm out.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support. And please check out Vanguard 40 for Cardfight Vanguard, mkohl Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.